Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. This is my newest journal collection. These are floral fabric soft cover journals. The covers fabric might look familiar to you. Thank you so much to Jane Carter for giving me this in a happy mail. It is so beautiful. I love the blue. I love the florals. It's so vibrant. I did a tutorial on how to make these covers if you're interested. I'll link that below. That tutorial I did ages ago now, last year. I think it was last year. And they've just been sitting on my shelf because I haven't been sure how to fill them, just because the covers are just so vibrant. But I ended up taking inspiration from my latest style, just using coffee dyed papers and embellishing them. And a lot of it is paper clipped in because I really love having that freedom where you can leave everything in there or take everything out, move it around. You have all that writing space still there, but you can still have that interest from all those pieces. So these are actually very similar to those wedding dress journals, same kind of style. It just doesn't have the story like the wedding dress journals did. So yeah, there's two large ones, and these are pretty much identical. I mean, no two journals are ever exactly the same. The pages are slightly different and all that kind of thing, but the same embellishments in each of them. The smaller one just has slightly fewer pages and slightly fewer embellishments because of that, because there's less pages to put an embellishment on, but pretty much all the same. And I'll take you through this one first. This one's actually already sold, so I'm actually amazed because yeah, they haven't even seen the flip through yet. So I really hope they still like it once they see the flip through, because they are all three in my Etsy already. So here we go. Oh, they all have a key too, by the way, on a charm. I really love key charms. Alright, so handmade with love sticker there just to get us started, and then these feature Edith Holden pages. So this is really fun. My very first journals with Edith Holden pages. These all came from the lovely Tina in some happy mail, and I just cut out some pieces here because my idea was that I love the writing, whatever writing font that is, I adore it. And so I just put in all of those pieces so that you can either leave them there or you can cut them up and turn them into little decoration spots, embellishing places, or ephemera. You could even, an idea might be to, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to cover up too much, but put on some coffee dyed paper like I do with my journal cards and sew that on the back so you have journaling space on the back. But I left it both sides so you can choose which side you like and all that kind of thing. Love these beautiful images though, they're so pretty. And just got, yeah, more pieces. Look at that font, it's so amazing. There's a lot of my vintage postcard digitals in here and also vintage ephemera from my digital collection, so I'll link those below there in my Etsy shop. Well, most of them are so far. Some of them I sewed onto coffee dyed paper, so it's a journal card. Same with this one here. Got some stickers. These were from Tina. Thank you, Tina. This beautiful wallpaper pocket. I absolutely adore it, with a coffee dyed Rolodex card. That was from Bonnie. I just love how all these different pieces have a story and come from all these different places. So yeah, lots of fun things in here. And there's a guest check from Denise. This is vintage graph paper from Denise. And we have, I love this really thin paper. It's really cool. I think that was from my freebies. That one's on Patreon, so I'll link that below too. There's things from everywhere. There's a paper bag. This one's from Bonnie, and I'll have to get more of these. Bonnie, I've used the last one, so I need to get more. I will visit your shop very soon. Just a few extra pieces in here. There's a bunch of ledger papers in here because I was kind of wanting to include ledger papers as the pages, but I ended up just using coffee dyed papers. And there are more pages in here than I usually put, so it's over 200 pages front and back, so lots and lots of journaling space. Love that postcard. I really love doing these envelope pocket pages. Just creates that extra interest, and you can fill them up with your own ephemera. We've got a fabric flip here, secret journaling space. This beautiful playing card from Tina. I absolutely love Monet. A little bird card from Tina. This says Tender Flower. And you actually got my notes written on there from when I was learning this song. More ledger papers. And a floral pocket here, large one. With some more ledger papers. Did I mention how, yeah, I wanted to include lots of ledgers in the actual pages, but I went with just coffee dye. So what I did instead is all the ledger papers that I would have put as pages, I still included them so that you still got all of this extra writing space, the interest, and plus it's vintage. I like the fact that it's vintage. Such a great colour. Doily, another pocket here just with more pieces from Edith Holden. That was from a printable from my sister-in-law's grandmother's real ephemera, vintage ephemera. We've got a tag in this pocket, and we've got another tag in that pocket. More French ephemera, more Edith Holden. So yeah, it's pretty much just vintage ephemera mixed with Edith Holden in this. That was from the vintage grammar book, more ledger paper. This piece is from Tina, thank you Tina. More ledger paper, another large fabric pocket. This is something new. I've got to do a video on this. A new idea for an embellishment. So I'm calling it a scrap pad. It's like a notepad, but with beautiful pieces, different textures. It's really thin. And this is like baking paper vellum. And just really fun. You can either stick it to the page, or what I've done is just folded it, like, I don't know, flapped it over so you can move it around and do whatever you want. But I love that how it looks like a collage, but it's interactive. You can actually stick a bit of journaling there, or stick a picture there or something, or just have it as decorative. I really, really like that idea, but I'll do a separate video showing all the ones that I've made so far, just to give you some ideas of different styles and things. More vintage ledger paper, it's a different one, it's more pale green. Got a vellum page, music paper, one of my napkin envelopes, one of my clusters. In here we've got another bit of French ephemera. This is also another video I'm going to do, just experimenting with other types of pocket pages, and this one that I came up with that I'm sure lots of people have done, I'm calling it a collar pocket though. I'm not sure what it's officially called. More postcards and ledger papers and graph paper, and this one's from Tina. Tickets. Love this. So I just got one of my shaker bags with some blue sequins, and because it is a blue themed journal with the front cover being blue, some blue paint chips there, the flowers. I love this too. I'll do a video on this, a new idea, not new for, this is a bit tricky to get out because of the cheesecloth, but yeah, I'll leave it there. And I was going to stick it down, but this can be moved around. And I actually created these more to be as journal covers, to stick on a journal cover, this collaging with cheesecloth and distressed music paper, and then a floral picture, and I just love how it turns out. And yeah, that is just really cool. A little tag there, how cute is that? More pieces in here. So yeah, this was my test run set of journals, I suppose, with adding a few extra new ideas of embellishments, and I'll do a separate video for each of those embellishments later on. And then my stamp, handmade with love by writer and artist Uni Desiree, Willowbound Journals. I love it! And this time I stamped it in blue to go with the theme. So I'll just do a very, very quick flip through of this one, because it's pretty much the same, just different pages from the Edith Holden, different stickers. That one's a very large wallpaper pocket, so it's on its side. All the same amount of ephemera and ledger papers and the postcards and flips and flaps, just, you know, different. This one says Ava Maria, so maybe I like to kind of point those things out, because maybe if you're interested in one of these journals and you're like, which one do I get, which one? For me, like things like a detail like this, if that's a song that really resonated with you, or one of your favorite songs or something like that, I like that those details can really speak to a person and that it means just more than a journal to write in, and it has more, yeah, just more meaning to it. Anyway, flipping through. You can see that paper clip came off, and I used blue bulb pins again to go with the theme. Let me stick that back on. And also that French ephemera. I think that was a freebie actually from Gina from the Firefly Studio. Grammar book. Same bits and pieces. Here's what this scrap pad looks like in this one. Just different papers. I love this one, this paper there. And I really like this paper too. So pretty. And I like how it says Blue Reverie, and it's a poem. So that was very fitting. So it just tucks on there for now for decoration. So yes, I love the collar pocket, so cute. I'll do a tutorial on that one too when I share that video. Really, really simple though, quick and easy. And you've probably seen it before, someone's probably done it. I like this one because of the scepter on the picture with the illustrated dictionary. I love this picture. This one was really hard to part with because I would have loved to have used that one on the front of a journal cover. But I haven't made many, so I had to, when I was putting them in these 3 journals, I had to pick 3, so that was the one I picked. So gorgeous. Look at that. I adore it. Anyway, oh, got to get the tag back there. How cute is it? So cute. More Edith Hold in the glassine bag. I love the vellum pockets, how you can see through it. And now I can't get it back in. And there's my stab. There's the back. These ones have sewing around the cover as well. So that's a bit of extra special detail, and the closure's sewn in. This one's slightly different. It doesn't have the sewing around the cover. I think this is the one we made together in the tutorial. And yeah, I'll just do a quick flip through of this one. But actually, even though there's fewer pages, it feels like it's chunkier. I guess because all the embellishments are closer to the spine, so it chunks out more. So I hope the lady who got this really likes it now that she's seeing a full flip through of this. Yeah, because sometimes if I finish journals, I'll put them up in my Etsy, but I don't get a chance to do the flip through for a while. So I do try to put them up at the same time, or sometimes I'll do it the day before. But this time I just didn't have a chance to film for a while. So because of the other different pages, this one's slightly different in order and number of pages, so the embellishments are just scattered throughout differently. But you'll see, yeah, the same sorts of embellishments. The key is quite a bit heavy, especially for this journal. So the paper clip comes off a bit easier. Anyway, there's a cute little fabric pocket there. So yeah, really, really loving this style. Just loving the coffee dyed pages as a base. And really it was Paper Addiction, that journal that I got from her, my faith journal. That was the thing that really inspired me to just do straight coffee dyed pages. In this one, I put the baggie of ephemera into the glassine bag pocket. So that one goes in there instead of being paper clipped in. Here's the little scrap pad here. How cute is it? It's adorable. I love that paper too. This one actually has writing on it from Tina, so that's kind of fun. And graph paper. Here's the little card in this one. Isn't that pretty? Again, I was saving that for a cover, but let's just put it in there. fact, let me just grab a paper clip. I'm going through so many paper clips at the moment because I love this style of just paper clipping things in. Just really love that creative freedom. So you can go there, and actually let's go find that. I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? I'm looking for that heart one. Just so that there's something on the other side. Not that it needs something on every single side, but I just like it. So yeah, that is the small one. Hope you like them. A bit different again. I just like exploring different styles, experimenting. These ones are more bright and happy and cheery with these beautiful covers with that fabric. And I had fun putting those together in this style. And yeah, I hope you like them. Let me know what you think, and the link will be below to Willowbound Journals if you're interested in one of these. They will be just sent at random, since they are pretty much the same, unless you like leave a buyer's note and you really have your heart set on one or the other. So that's how that will work. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.